In the coordinated US and Israeli strikes on Iran, the United States specifically relied on the Tomahawk land attack missile as its primary opening weapon, firing dozens from Arleigh-Burke-class destroyers and Virginia-class submarines positioned in the Persian Gulf and Arabian Sea. This choice was not accidental, but driven by precise technical and operational realities that made the Tomahawk the only system capable of delivering immediate, safe, and overwhelming effect against Iran's defended targets. The Tomahawk, officially designated TLAM Block 4 and the upgraded Block 5, measures 6.25 meters in length, weighs 1,588 kilograms at launch, and carries a 450 kilogram WDU-36B high-explosive blast fragmentation warhead with selectable impact, delay, or airburst fusing. Its maximum range exceeds 1,600 kilometers in the Block 4 configuration and reaches 2,500 kilometers in certain Block 5 maritime strike variants, easily covering the 400 to 1,200 kilometer distances from naval launch positions to every major Iranian nuclear and missile site. Powered by a Williams F-107 turbofan engine, it cruises at a constant subsonic speed of Mach 0.74 or 880 km per hour while maintaining a terrain-following altitude of just 30 to 100 meters above ground level, which is the exact low-level streak captured in the Tehran eyewitness video. The guidance suite is what gives the Tomahawk its unmatched reliability. An inertial navigation system backed by GPS, combined with terrain contour matching that compares real-time radar altimeter data against preloaded digital maps, and DSA-MC digital scene matching cameras that lock on to visual landmarks in the final 20 kilometers for terminal accuracy of 5 to 10 meters circular error probable. Block 4 and 5 models add a two-way satellite data link, allowing controllers to retarget the missile in flight or abort if needed, a capability absent in older cruise missiles. These specifications directly explain why the United States chose the Tomahawk over every other option for the first wave. Iran's integrated air defense network, built around Russian S-300 PMU-2 and S-400 systems plus indigenous Bava 373 batteries, is optimized for high-altitude ballistic threats and fast jets above 5,000 meters. Its radars simply cannot maintain continuous track on a target flying below 100 meters because of the radar horizon and ground clutter, giving the Tomahawk an effective penetration rate demonstrated in every major U.S. operation since Desert Storm. Launching from ships means zero American aircrew risk during the most dangerous initial phase when Iranian radars and SAM sites are still fully active, unlike Israeli aircraft or U.S. bombers that would have to penetrate airspace later. A single Arleigh-Burke destroyer can ripple fire up to 50 Tomahawks in minutes from its 96-cell Mk-41 vertical launch system, creating a saturation salvo that overwhelms even the best defenses through sheer numbers and simultaneous arrival times programmed to within seconds. This masked low-altitude barrage was essential because Iran's key targets, such as the Fordo fuel enrichment plant buried 80 meters under a mountain near Qom, the Natanz centrifuge halls, the Khojir solid fuel missile production tunnels, the Parchin explosive testing site, and the Shahid Himmat Industrial Group factories outside Tehran, are hardened, widely dispersed, and ringed by layered SAMs. The Tomahawk's 450 kilogram warhead is sized exactly for these reinforced concrete and rock structures, delivering enough energy to collapse entrances and ventilation shafts without requiring nuclear penetration at this stage. In contrast, the stealthier AGM-158 JASM missile, while accurate to 3 meters, must be carried by B-52 or B-2 bombers that would face higher exposure until air defenses are suppressed, and the 13,600 kilogram GBU-57 massive ordnance penetrator from B-2s is reserved for the deepest bunkers that survive the first wave. The Tomahawk's low and slow profile also makes it the only weapon visible in civilian videos, because ballistic missiles arc invisibly high and fast, while JASM and Rampage are stealth-shaped and fly higher. Israel complemented the American effort with its own standoff weapons, including the supersonic Rampage reaching Mach 5 over 150 kilometers and the turbo-powered Popeye Turbo with 1,500 kilometer range, but those are air-launched from F-35I jets staying outside Iranian borders. The United States turned to the Tomahawk precisely because its naval basing, 1600-plus kilometer reach, 30-meter terrain-hugging flight, real-time retargeting, and proven 5 to 10-meter accuracy allowed the destruction of IRGC command bunkers in Tehran, air defense radars at Mehrabad and Imam Khomeini airports, and ballistic missile storage at Imam Ali bases without losing a single aircraft or sailor. Historical data backs this decision. Over 2,300 Tomahawks have been combat-fired since 1991, with a 92% success rate against similar defended targets in Iraq, Syria, and Libya. As Iranian retaliatory Shahid-136 drones and Fateh-110 missiles head toward Israel, follow-on Tomahawk salvos remain the safest and most precise tool to keep pressure on remaining sides. This combination of standoff safety, radar-defeating altitude, salvo saturation, and surgical accuracy is exactly why the Tomahawk became the visible and dominant weapon in the opening hours of the operation.